Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rodeo Time, the podcast. We have a very special episode today. We bring in two relationship professionals, and they're professionals because they've been in relationships their whole lives. You know, it started out as a baby with their parents and then siblings, and now here they are at Rodeo Time, relationship with each other. Are you rolling your eyes?
No.
We've got Abril and Kevin in the house. What we're going to do today is I'm going to take questions from the audience, and they're going to go into my Instagram, from my Instagram about relationship problems, and I'm going to help you answer those. The first few minutes is me answering those solo, followed by Kevin and Abril coming on. We get to hear their story, the inside scoop of a Rodeo Time love triangle that we have going on here. And the third part of that triangle is me, because I'm, the boss, and I get to help facilitate. I brought them together. I'm like playing Cupid. And I'm also kind of their mentor, their counselor of sorts. And you guys get an inside look at that.
No.
But before we get on to their story and your problems that we help solve, I got to tell you, visit dalebrisby.com. Get the deals you can feels. We've got, right now, if you're listening to this fresh after it came out, we've got buy one, get one. It's going from Monday, November 21st, all the way to midnight of Monday the 28th. So that's a week of Black Friday deals. So it covers up Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, Black Friday. Buy one, get one. You buy a shirt, you get a shirt. You buy a T-shirt, you get a T-shirt. You buy a cap, you get a cap. Buy a hoodie, get a T-shirt. So buy one, get one. Order everything you want, and then we will add the free item for you. So that's how that works. Very simple. So you guys check that out on dalebrisby.com, and also check out Mountain Ops. Use code Brisby for 30% off and free shipping on all Mountain Ops. That's a pretty good deal.
You didn't tell us about that.
I just did. It goes till the end of the month.
Okay.
The whole month of November.
I'm going to use that.
All right. Thank you all. And now on to the podcast.
Rodeo time. Gotta get her on down the road.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rodeo Time, the podcast. This is Dale Brisby, the humble legend that runs this place, really. And I kind of found a free day in the week because I decided to not have LASIK done. And I know what you're thinking, man, Dale, I thought you were immortal. I thought you had x-ray vision, much less than perfect vision. Well, it is my one bugaboo. I got to have glasses. So how do you wear sunglasses all the time? Well, it's either that or I can't see anything because these babies are prescription. But LASIK was an option. Decided to opt out of that. Something about lasers in my eyeballs. I guess I've watched Austin Powers too much. Turn on the laser beam, right? I don't feel like I want that kind of laser in my eyeball. For now, comment below. What do you think? Here we go. I asked you what you needed from me, and you guys have sent me just an abundance of questions. I said, hey guys, how can I help you with relationship problems? Since I have none, I don't have any problems because I don't have any really real relationships. They're all pretty surface level and not very deep, so it's hard to have problems when you don't have real relationships. But not having those problems makes me an expert on how to solve yours, right? Ipso facto, I'm like a cowboy Jordan Peterson over here. How can we help you with your relationship probs? And TPM 636 says, don't start one. I don't know if he's talking about the podcast or relationships, but that's one way of looking at it. One way of looking at it. Two Roads Diverged says, I am best alone. Kind of like your clip with, quote, I figured he'd do better without you on him, end quote. Sounds like she's a little bitter towards man. I get it, okay? Sometimes we are jerks, and you ladies need to be independent. That's okay. For this season of your life, we'll accept it. Harper says, okay, another one. I'm assuming she sent a couple. Here we go, Harper. You and I are going to be talking a lot today. Okay, another one. How do you tell someone you have lost feelings for them? Well, here's what I found. Oh, Siri wants to help. No, Siri, we don't want to hear from you. We want to talk to Dale Brisby. How do you tell someone you lost feelings for them? Listen, I think that it is always good to tell the truth. I'm so honest you can shoot dice with me over the phone or a podcast. Boom, 7, you guys lost. Dale Brisby wins. Surprise, surprise. None at all. So just tell them like it is. Hey, it's not me, it's you. You're not that interesting. I'm on to the next one. And that brings me to my most important point about relationships. Dale, why are you never in one? Well, I am, just not for that long. Because like my going down the road playlist for my phone, I don't want just one song on there playing over and over and over again. You know what I'd like to hear? Multiple songs, multiple genres, okay? Let's go to this other genre. A little bit of country music, a little bit of like workout style music, maybe some hip hop, and then circle back over here when they start making fun of Republican presidents. I don't know. Here we go. Harper again. How do you tell someone who you asked for their number, but you just want to be friends? I wonder if it's the same person we just addressed, Harper. I mean, hey, it's okay to have a friend's phone number. Just maybe go that route. Hey, whoa, I got your phone number because I wanted to be friends. Not because I know that I have been sending you heart face emojis, but I send those to all my friends and then quickly send heart face emojis to all your friends. That's how you get out of that one. Jess said, you can't. She's toxic. I can't help her. Dale, have you ever had any GFs? I'm guessing you have because you're the greatest bull rider ever. Wyatt, you are correct, my friend. I've had plenty, and the internet is littered with them. I'm sure some of them will reach out to you soon just to tell you how awesome of a man I was. Confidence to make the first move. I mean, this looks like it's coming from a young lady, Elizabeth. It just depends on if you want to be that kind of gal, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being that kind of gal. A lot of girls have made the first move on me. Most of them do, meaning most of the girls that I meet make a move on me. So it's an admirable trait. You know, they've got confidence. And I've got a lot of confidence too, in case you haven't noticed. So usually it works well together. Two very confident people. Elizabeth, I would say just do it. Do it, then talk about it. That was my 2020 motto. Do more Netflix episodes. Here they come, old son. Craig F80. How can we help with your relationship probs? Well, like I said, I don't have any. I'll take that back. I do have one relationship problem, and it is in the form of, I'm not going to say any names, but Katie Kaufman. Whew. Restraining orders. The cops just get tired of you calling wolf. Or what is it? Yelling wolf? Crying wolf. You crying wolf. Let me tell you, this wolf has some teeth, and she shows them often, and it scares me. Thankfully, my good friend Elliot has taken her off the market, and she is with child, so hopefully she's moved on. Probably not. We need some pickup lines. This is coming from Marley. Marley, hit me up in the DMs. I'll share some with you. How can I find my lifelong partner? I haven't found him yet. Whew. That is a interesting question. Let me look. Charlene. Okay, Charlene. Step 1, go check my interns. Just look them up. Most of them are single. And Colton. How do I talk to a girl I like, but we never talk? Okay. Well, you're going to have to change the second part of that sentence for first off. You just got to go for it, man. That's the most enjoyable part of the whole relationship is it's like nodding your head on a big bad bucking bull. You don't know what's going to happen. Then it gets old because, like myself, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go 90. Same thing with these conversations and the ladies. The more you do it, the more success you have, The more success you have, the more confidence you get. Fiance is allergic to horses. How do I return our kids if they are too? Great question. I would, oh man, Victoria, it looks like he is in your profile picture. Step 1, change your profile picture to you and a horse. That'll really stick it to him. Then break up with him. On to the next one. These are easy. Tell the cowboy he ain't no cowboy. Send him to my videos. How to tell your spouse you're transgender. Oh, wow. Woo. Heavy. Alan, wow. How to tell your spouse you're trans and want to transition gender. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I can't help you there, bud. I think you're going to need much more. You're going to have to ask maybe a professional something, Alan. Yeah. Cole says not to say anything. Just surprise. So that's an option. Good luck, Alan. Good luck with that. Especially in an FFA officer team. Yeah, you got to be careful when you work together. The way I look at it, if you really think it's worth it, go for it. But the problem is when you break up, you're going to have to deal with a little bit of awkwardness. Maybe that's not a problem for you. Maybe you're mature enough to especially if it doesn't end ugly. So if you are immature or they're immature and it looks like it could end ugly, you probably don't need to do it. And then there's always just the cliche, do not dip your pen in a company ink. Am I right? Ow! That was a Will Ferrell quote. How to go about giving negative feedback that is only for someone's personal growth. Well, Gwenny, just word it different, word it with a compliment. Like, I love your hair, but your personality is bullcrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, just throw a compliment in there. You have the most gorgeous skin and complexion, but you're a lying, cheating piece of crap. You see what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and just preface with the positive, then feed them the negative. How to recover from clogging her toilet so bad you have to go buy a new plunger. Whew, I have been there, Joe. Yep, Joe submitted that one. I wonder if it's the Joe in-house. She's shaking her head no. You could marry my fiance and I. Three's company. Am I right? If you have prayed about a relationship but have received no answer, ? Pursue it? ? Well, my pastor told me that you decide who you want to be with, then that person becomes the one that was for you on your wedding night. Without getting too much into free will and God's sovereignty, it's like God's in control and he has someone picked out for you, but you also have the choice to choose. Well, they both exist. The answer is both. So this is a tricky, you prayed about a relationship, but you've received no answer. That probably means that it's okay if you do, it's okay if you don't. What do you want to do? Do that, and then do it correctly, meaning have the relationship with them correctly. It's your boy, Brady. So you're asking for a clear sign. You got to be divisive. Divisive. You're already divisive. You got to be decisive. And just on to the next one, old son. Have we reached all of them? No, we haven't reached all of them. Let me start at the bottom. Tell me how to do it. Have a relationship? Tell you how to have a relationship? I mean, this is it. A lot of communication. Go heavy on the communication. Go light on the pride. And make them laugh. You better make them laugh. My relationship problem is I'm not in one. How can I fix it? You got to be funny, Philip. And you're sounding kind of lame. Starting off with complaints, step it up, Philip. Do better. By knowing when to actually talk to them. This isn't a question. People, word this in a way where we all know what the hell you're talking about. Tell me how to get one. Get one what? internet dad 67. Get one what? Number one, you got kids, so you're a single dad. You're already making it hard on me. Listen, I'm not a genie in a bottle. I'm here to help you with relationship problems. I can't solve your personality issues and the fact that you got baggage. Just leave the 2 kids alone somewhere, send them to their mom, and go find a girl. I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm not so much a fan of this Dale Brisby guy anymore. He takes the... Dude, please, I want to let her go, but she's so hot. Okay, how hot? Can we get a picture? Can you send me a picture of, are we talking like supermodel hot? Are we talking like somebody Dale Brisby would date hot? Because there's a crazy hot matrix that you guys need to consider. And if she's crazy hot, but if she's super hot, but also super crazy, you just got to weigh those options. If she's super hot and awesome, obviously we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You got to figure out where she is in the middle. Okay. This one, because they just broke my heart, and I knew that because a friend here, the girl. Okay, I'm not even going to answer that, Chavez. Ask it like a normal person. Your bubbling crying is keeping you from typing correctly. One guy just said roping. Relationship. Okay, go rope then. How to get in one. Kinley is asking how to get in a relationship. Can't help you there. How do I get him to text me more? Well, McCorder, you have to stop asking that, number one. You're going to have to back off. Give him some space. Fear of missing out. It's a natural tendency, okay? People want what they can't have. And if you are on top of him all the time, then he's just not going to feel obligated. The one that loves the least has the most control. And that is just simple math. That's all that is. Radiator Ranch Reality Dating House. Is that not what it is already? Pretty much. But that's a good, like, set up some GoPros in the corners of rooms. Yeah. We did film the pilot. What did we do with the Kevin and Abril footage? Kevin and Abril, an in-house relationship that, it is spicy. What word would you use to describe it, Willie? Kevin and Abril. Toxic? False. It is not toxic. You double down on everything for no reason. So it's hard for that's the problem with doubling down so often, is like when you do say things like this, it makes me not take you seriously.
If you saw what I saw, it would make you sick.
I doubt it would make me sick. Come tell me. Tell me on the podcast. Tell the citizens of Winnebago. Can you bring Kevin and Abril in here? Because my description is adorable. That's what I'm going to go with. Adorbs. Totes adorbs. There wouldn't be problems if I was Dale or JB. Not going to lie. Well, Curly Charlie, you are correct. I just found out that my wife of 11 years doesn't like Lonesome Dove. Whew. I thought that was going to go a different direction. Well, I'm not saying divorce your wife of 11 years, but you definitely need to have a talk with them. Have a sit, Abril. Should we have her and Kevin on at the same time, or should we bring them on separately?
Oh my!
What? This is an audible.
It was just me.
No, should it be just? Should I bring in her alone? Well, they're obviously not going to say things that they might. What if we start one-on-one?
I will say whatever. He won't.
What if we start with one-on-one and then we bring them?
Kevin. I want to see what he says.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'll talk to you, then I'll talk to Kevin, and then we'll bring them both on. That's what we need. So we interrupt this programming to deal with some issues at hand. Okay.
chapstick?
Looks like number 3.
Anybody have chapstick?
So you don't need chapstick. It's a podcast.
Well, in case me and Kevin make up after.
Make up or make out?
Both.
Both. Okay, Abril, can you make sure that camera has got her in
Just
focus?
kidding.
Let me take a drink out of my Mountain Ops water bottle. #plug. It makes the water taste
This is
better.
so dumb.
Hopefully you can endure. Oh, that Mountain Ops, it will ignite your day.
It's kind of cold in here. Can I go get my flannel?
No.
Okay.
So I've heard that you are a little cold. No, I'm just kidding. I was just transitioning because you said that.
I thought I could see my. Can I not?
Can
see?
you turn that so she can see herself? She's a little vain. So tell me about relationship problems.
Mine or just people's?
Just people's. Like, what relationship advice would you give the citizens of Winnebago?
If he shows you that he doesn't care or tells you he doesn't care, you better believe it.
Okay, so
He doesn't care.
We've got a situation where they're not only telling you they don't care, but then they're backing it up. It's hard to.
Sometimes they don't tell you because they can't communicate, but
because they can't or they just won't.
they just won't.
Okay,
Or
well,
both.
I'm going to jump in with you there and agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, because sometimes he does not talk, and I'm not talking
Who
about
are we talking
anybody.
about?
Yeah, I'm not talking about anybody
Okay.
specific.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Kevin Wayne Reed.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do then? They don't care. They act like they don't care. They say they don't care. They act like they don't care. What do you do next?
Well, I'm dumb. So I'm going to keep trying until
Okay.
I get tired. And you will eventually get tired.
That doesn't sound like
It's not good advice.
that's not dumb. That you're persistent.
I just want to give people the chance. I give people too many chances.
You know what you want and you're going after it.
Right. But
That's
at
not
some
dumb.
point, you have to let it go. If
Just
they're
like
just not trying.
the song says. Frozen.
Uh-huh.
Let it go. Let it go. So, when is that point for you? When do you let it go? Because a recent Snapchat showed you and someone at lunch.
Who?
I don't know. It was a guy talking in the background.
My brother.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Sounded like somebody that works in the warehouse by the name of Kevin Wayne Reed.
Yeah, they sound alike.
They do sound alike.
They're both rude too.
So let's just address the elephant in the room. We're talking about Kevin. In case
Oh
y'all haven't
my
noticed.
gosh.
What do you like about Kevin?
He's nice. Sometimes. For the most part. He's funny.
He's good at like fixing things.
He is really good at fixing
Has
things.
he ever fixed anything on your car?
Yeah, anytime my car was there, it's because he was fixing it.
At his house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I didn't ask why your car was at his house.
Well, you can cut that part out. But if it was there, guys, I just know that's been brought up in the warehouse before.
Okay.
But he knows how to fix cars. So like,
Yeah,
I'm not going to a shop and paying a lot of money when I have one just right there.
And he doesn't make you pay?
No.
Why not?
I mean,
Next question?
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
He put air in my tire the other day. Too much air, actually.
He didn't read the PSI on the side of the tire.
I
Rookie
guess not.
mistake.
I guess he's not too good. He's not.
Rookie mistake. So when was the first time when was y'all's first date?
I don't think we ever went on a date.
When was the first time you held hands?
Held hands.
When was your first kiss?
Oh God.
Do you what? Tell the truth?
It was at Fox. Remember?
Why are you blushing?
It was at Fox.
What's
You remember? You were
Fox
there.
Hollow?
Yeah.
That night we were all there?
hmm
That wasn't that long ago.
It was in May.
That was in May. That was beginning of the summer. You're right. It is now November. If my math is correct, that's about 6 months.
Yeah.
So are you in the relationship where you thought you would be if you would, seeing where it started in May? If you fast forwarded to November, is this where you thought you would be in the relationship?
No, I just thought it was like, I had a couple of drinks. Let's just kiss him.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have any expectations.
No, I didn't expect it to go this far.
You didn't expect to be interested in him 6 months later.
Well, I was interested in at the time, but I wasn't. I was just going to keep the joke going.
Joke.
Well, at first it was a joke, and then Del Brisby and Carson just got it in my head, and then I was like, oh, maybe I do like him.
You said maybe. So here we are 6 months later.
So I was like kind of in denial about it.
Sounds like more of a slam dunk than a maybe.
Well, now I'm not saying it.
You're not saying what?
Now he's cute. That's all I'm going to say.
So 6 months in, are you happy with where you're at with Kevin right now?
No, but we're coworkers. I mean, that's good. We're getting along, I guess.
You'd rather him take the relationship a little more serious.
No, it's fine.
So you are happy.
I don't want to force anything more than I have.
Doesn't sound like you know a lot about how you feel.
It
sounds like you're conflicted.
I just feel like he doesn't care, and that's okay. Someone will care
One day.
one day.
And if it's Kevin, hey,
If it's Kevin,
good.
hey.
But if it happens to be somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have to look out because this podcast,
He's a great guy, though.
there's a lot of guys out there that are going to be, they're good mechanics, aspiring bareback riders, good looking, curly hair, quiet, but also funny, humble, really cool roommates. There's other guys like that. They have those qualities. Kevin, don't you go anywhere. You're sitting down next. So, what do you have to say to young ladies out there, as beautiful as yourself,
Pretty much what I said already.
that need a little bit of inspiration in their relationship?
Don't force something.
Yeah, don't
If
force
he just doesn't care, then he just doesn't care. Don't make excuses for him.
it. Okay. Thank you. Abril, if you would, just step to the side. We'd like to hear from Kevin now. Kevin, can you come in? This is kind of a relationship podcast that we would Kevin, how are you today?
Good. I put the right amount of air in those tires.
Okay, we're going to address that first and foremost.
Yep.
Is there anything else that she got wrong?
Bro, can you leave the room for a minute? I'm kidding.
Hey, so tell us about May. What was going through your head? Did she kiss you or did you kiss her?
She kissed me.
Did you like that about her? Or were you like, whoa, she says you kissed him. You kissed her back.
He dipped me and kissed me.
I did do that.
You dipped her.
Yeah. We were dancing.
Like
it was
a
funny.
like a
Funny.
It got the people going.
Patrick Swayze and Dirty Dancing kind of. Is it Patrick Swayze or Tom Cruise? Patrick Swayze. Dirty Dancing, like that kind of?
I haven't seen it, but I'm sure.
Okay. Give us kind of a rundown of the last 6 months.
I've been working here. Yeah. Just working last 6 months,
You're focused on your job.
Yeah. A big company man.
You're a company man. You want to be attentive to those relationships, but right now your priority is making sure that you keep your job safe, because without a stable foundation, how are you going to be able to dedicate time and energy to a relationship? So you got to get that laid first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got so many,
That's wise.
I got so many side things going on. You know,
Went to a lot of rodeos with Donnie.
Donnie.
Were you entered in them?
no, I was,
Okay.
yeah.
Helping pull his saddle?
Mm-hmm. I'm learning so much.
Because Donnie rides bareback horses?
Yep.
No,
It's-
Donnie rides broncs.
It's pretty close, though. Like, he just pulls, like, 2 more leathers, really.
Yep.
You know what I mean, Don?
Where would you say your relationship is with Abril today?
Today,
Do you, I mean, you don't like to put labels on stuff.
yeah, I just, don't see a point in that.
Yeah. Labels are for other people,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't care about other people's opinions, do you?
No.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. This is
He's really coaxing me into, like,
instead of me answering all these questions,
uh-huh.
why don't I ask some of them to you and see what
Yeah.
your thoughts are on some of these relationship questions?
As far as today, as far as where me and Abril is, she gave me a burrito and then said we are never getting back together. So that's where we're at today.
You were supposed to tell her. Can I go in now?
Come on in. Y'all are going to have to sit in the same chair and share a mic.
No, there's a chair over there.
Yeah, but we don't
And
have a
a
camera on it.
Mic and a headphone.
over a little. This will be better anyway.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
Can I just grab another chair?
Yeah, there's a lot of chairs.
There's a lot.
Okay, come over here.
I mean, I'll pull it over here, but.
So you gave him a burrito this morning.
Wait, I forgot to put these on. Oh, it's official.
So you gave him a burrito this morning. Hold on, let me get another drink out of my Mountain Ops bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
Ultimate meat and cheese breakfast burrito from
Oh my
Sonic.
god. Okay, so that feels weird. Anyways, I went to Sonic this morning and I got a burrito for Carson because me and Carson are really close. So I don't want to say too much, but to not cause a problem, I brought Kevin a burrito too, and I was just being nice.
What
I didn't want it to seem like I was trying to win him back or anything like that.
did you bring Willie one?
No.
So there's 3 roommates. It's Kevin, Carson, Willie. And so if you're buddies with Carson
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't want to seem like, I mean, I feel like, why wouldn't you bring burritos for everybody?
Well,
Because I'm your boss.
I just know that
I didn't get a burrito.
Carson and Kevin always talk about the Sonic burritos.
Okay.
So that's why whenever I was at Sonic, I thought about Carson. I didn't even think about Kevin.
Mm.
But then,
Donnie
or
loves
Donnie
those
or Willie
burritos.
or anybody else. But for someone to not bring it up later, I was like, oh, let me buy him a burrito too. And I did buy Kevin a burrito.
Okay.
But the reason I said, what I told myself and my friends is, I'm done trying for Kevin. But if he comes back to me, oh, absolutely, I'm going back. That's why I had to make that clear that I wasn't trying to win him back by a burrito.
They always come back.
Oh my gosh, Bat Kev just showed up.
Oh no, he needs to go away.
We got Bat Kev. How do you feel about Bat Kev?
It gives me the ick. It helps me.
Oh no.
Stop. You're not funny.
Do you do Bat Kev to get Abril away from you?
I think it's funny.
I'm not laughing at you or Bat Kev. I'm not laughing at Bat Kev. I'm not laughing at Abril. I'm just trying to think of a solution for you two, because it sounds like we're at an impasse right here.
I think we're getting along now. At first, I didn't even want to see him.
But why do you feel the need to like throw in stuff like we're never getting back together? You just
Well-
you want to know like, hey, this is a kind gesture. I'm giving you this burrito, but it doesn't mean I love you unless you love me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know? Like, I'm not going to chase after you anymore, Batman, but
Because it seems like if you're bringing him a breakfast burrito,
Oh,
you're kind of chasing.
no. I'm never bringing you a burrito, Kevin.
Thanks, Dale. No more burritos.
Okay. I'm grateful. Now we're on bad terms.
All right.
Thanks.
I'm going to use these two to help me answer some of your questions about relationships.
I can't see myself, Donnie.
Donnie, she wants the camera turned where she can see
You
herself.
have one job. Fix the camera. No, Donnie, I'm sorry. I'll bring a burrito tomorrow.
Curly Charlie wants to know, what's a great pickup line to win her attention? Kevin, what do you got there?
Ooh, give me just a second.
What did you use on Abril?
He didn't. He just walked in. He's that good.
Yeah, sometimes if you can just be in the same area long enough.
That wears on them?
Yeah. It
You
really wears
just
on
wait
them.
them out.
You just wait them out.
Wait them out.
Like,
That's
go, if you see this girl and she works at your gym or something, go get a job at the gym.
Atta boy.
Yeah.
Who works at the gym, Kevin?
It's just an example.
Oh, okay.
FedEx, whatever.
UPS guy?
Yeah.
How to move slow in a relationship and not rush. Abril, I'll throw this to you.
Oh, shoot. Don't take my advice. We just... I think we skipped some steps and just...
Do you think maybe that's why you're having problems?
Oh, yeah, but...
What steps did you skip that you feel like you should have taken? that
Oh.
would help?
Just kidding. It was a joke, but...
Oh, okay.
What was the question again? I'm getting flashbacks. I'm just kidding. Cut that part out.
How can me and my boyfriend stay close in a long distance relationship?
Oh, I was in a long distance. It didn't work out. But it was just because he was rude.
He was weird or rude?
Rude. He
Okay.
sucked. But then
Um,
Kevin does it. Kevin's nice.
Would it work? How would it work between you and Kevin if y'all were long distance?
We're 15 minutes away. It's pretty long.
Yeah. That goes against the just being around long enough thing.
Right.
You know?
I don't like to be around the person I'm with 24/7. So there's people that are too clingy.
Is Kevin clingy?
No.
Is Abril clingy?
Nah.
I need help telling a boy I like that I like him. What should she do?
Kiss him.
Forcefully.
Oh, come on, Kevin. Hey, I have
I'm
the
giving
video. We can
advice.
clip it in.
No.
Okay. There's a video, guys. I can call Fox all that.
Hubby needs to go to counseling for childhood issues but won't. How do I help him?
Oh, man.
Oh, shoot.
That's serious, huh?
Yeah, that is pretty serious.
Heavy.
Yeah, we can't joke around. Wait, well, he needs help.
He needs help getting there to help.
Sounds like he needs help.
Pray about it.
Girls need to make up their minds. That sounds more like a statement.
So do guys.
Tell me how to stop chasing walking red flags just because they're over 6 foot. This girl
Oh,
asked.
no. Yeah, girls do that a lot.
Do you like a tall man?
I don't care about height.
We can tell.
Yeah.
How do I get her not to get upset with me bull riding? Kevin?
Man, you just gotta let them know.
You're asking the wrong. Just kidding. I'm just
You just got to let them know.
You just gotta let them know.
Yep.
My way, the highway.
Or the highway? Okay. That's worked for you?
No.
He doesn't bull ride.
Oh. Well, it's because he broke his collarbone.
I'm injured.
So it's still not an issue for him.
I can't tell her no. I'm pinching for pennies. Sounds like his girl is fancy.
Ooh.
She's
Tell her
she's high
bye.
maintenance. So am I though.
You're
But-
high maintenance?
Yeah, but as long as I don't have a guy paying for my stuff, I pay all myself. I'm not asking anybody to pay
Young,
it.
independent woman.
Just don't ask a guy for things, for money.
How to trust someone again after so much damage by others.
Ooh.
So
Don't.
sounds like she's been damaged by other people, and now she's looking to trust someone.
Wait, but is she going back to
the same guy?
damage?
Yeah.
It sounds like she's going back to the same
No, to me it
damage.
sounds like
How
she's
did-
been damaged by other people, and now she's going to this new guy. How does she trust him?
By others.
If you're gonna,
That's not their
don't go
fault.
back to someone if you're having trust issues, because it'll cause an argument all the time.
Perpetuate.
Yeah, but a new guy, you kind of have to risk it and see if he's the same.
Okay. I feel like we've covered a lot of ground today.
Did we?
I feel like you guys have really. Do you feel good about this, Kevin?
I feel great.
Do you feel good about it, Abril?
Yeah. What am I?
Well, I'm just asking. No, I mean honesty is what we're looking for here. We're in the nest.
Oh,
It's like a safe nest.
yeah. Is this really going on YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Everything's a joke, guys.
I don't think it is. Do you feel like after our talk today and hearing Kevin talk, I mean, he sounds like he's all in to me.
It doesn't sound like that to me.
He sounds definitely more into it than I anticipated. I'm not going to lie to you.
I think if Kevin was all in, I would feel it. Or
You feel
I
like,
would.
You feel like you'd be the one to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If a guy shows you that he doesn't care, he literally does not care. I watched a movie and it is called He's Not Into You. He's not that into you. And I learned a lot from that movie. Cuz he's not that into you guys.
So I've got a second. What's up, Mom? You want to come give these two some relationship advice? You
Oh,
can
shoot.
you can do it from that side if you want. Does it have to be G-rated? No. Is there a problem? This is my mom talking, y'all.
With me.
Kevin, Abril.
Just in general, like if there's let's just say there was a problem. Not that there is a problem.
First kiss was in May. It's now November. She's not sure where they're at. She brought him a burrito from Sonic this morning, but then also gave him a message of we're never getting back together. But if he said he loved her, he would say it back. Kevin's confused because he got a burrito out of the deal.
I'm not confused. I'm just happy I got a burrito.
Oh my gosh. He's complicated. Was it a homemade burrito or just No, it's a Sonic. They always talk about the Sonic burritos, so I brought Carson one. And then I didn't want it to be a problem, so I brought Kevin one too.
But she didn't want it to be a message that, hey, this means we're getting back together. So she added in the we're never getting back together.
Unless you want to.
Unless he wants to, then of course she would.
Why aren't y'all looking at each other? You used to do this to me when you were young. He's not listening to me. He's not watching.
He doesn't care, guys. This is a proof.
We're on a podcast where we're helping fans with their relationship problems.
Well, I say kiss and make up. If you're not getting back together, don't feed him. Don't be concerned about his health either.
Oh, good advice, Edie. Good advice. I like that.
So, did the burrito
Starve.
make you just consider reconciliation?
I don't know. I had a protein shake this morning and then the burrito on top of that.
Oh,
I had pre-workout. It kind of messed me up, to be honest. It's
So
been a rough morning.
So you're thinking the burrito might be a metaphor. So the burrito
tore me up.
The burrito wasn't good for you.
But it was good. It was a good burrito.
It was good.
But it tore me. I paid for it,
Okay. Man, this is interesting. This
God.
is really interesting.
You kissed her in May,
I
Ever kiss her again?
Yeah. There's been kisses
Yeah.
since then. That's just kind of that's because they didn't have a first date.
Sorry, Mama.
gosh.
If today you think you want to reconcile, don't let him kiss you until after the burrito incident is out of his system.
Yeah,
That's
that's a pretty good point.
It is a good point.
That's sound advice.
That's good advice.
Well, I love
Thanks,
y'all.
Mom. Love you too.
I wonder if we can get sponsored by Sonic. No.
So these are just some other. The next slide on my Instagram story was: are there any other just problems in your life that you need help with? So these aren't necessarily relationship-focused problems. So I'm just going to do a couple. How does a single mom raise a boy without the dad involved?
Oh shoot. A single mom.
Pass. Is that what y'all are going to go with?
I can't help.
We have a
Just
woman
watch
here.
Reba. She's
Yeah.
a single mom that works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops. And she did it. She's a survivor.
Yeah.
So if Reba can do it,
Anybody can do it.
Wait.
you can do it.
Were those the lyrics to
Yeah.
the song?
That was the lyrics to the intro to Reba.
How do you know the lyrics word for word?
It's on
Well,
TikTok
Dale,
everywhere.
I've seen every episode of Reba.
You've seen every episode of Reba?
Every episode of Reba. We had them on tape or DVD. I watched every episode with my mom.
That's pretty adorable.
It is pretty cute.
But my mom's not a single mom, so she had it easy. Just kidding.
Don't say that. Your mom's not gonna care about anything else but that.
compared to Reba.
And Reba's a ginger, huh?
I think
Damn, that's a double whammy.
She's got it hard.
Dang.
I think even being a mom in general is hard. So I can't imagine being a
Can't be
single.
that hard.
When I babysit, it makes me. Babysitting is the best birth control.
Well, we have in the warehouse Lisa, who, single mom, 5 kids. So just think about Lisa whenever whoever asked this question, think about Lisa because she works her buns off.
She
no
does work
complaints.
hard.
Works
hard
too
for-
hard.
It's hard for people to complain around her.
Gives it all to her kids. So
How do you break in a new rope without getting blisters? I got blisties on my fingies. Just wear gloves. I literally hate the person I work for, and I hate my job. How do I not hate my job? Wow.
Bottle it up.
that was
Wait,
mine, huh?
Is this an employee
that was
here?
mine.
Did you write
Yeah, I
that?
think that was mine.
Um,
Those are cute.
yeah, so I would say just quit your job, fam.
Yeah.
How do you have patience with idiots? It's an issue. What do you have, Abril?
I have no You'll see it in my face, in my attitude. I'm sure a couple of people will get it here.
Okay.
What you really can do is ignore their existence.
Yeah, try to ignore them as much as.
It seems like it's worked out for with Kev, though. He must not be an idiot if he's lasted 6 months. Kev's not an idiot.
No, he's not.
Last question. I live in the city but want to make a living in the rodeo and have no experience. I would say you need to find a ranch, find somewhere to work, find somewhere to work for free if you have to, because you probably don't have, a lot of skills under your belt that are ranching or rodeo related. But you need to get into the industry. And the way that people do that is like Kevin here. He is a quick learner. He had some experience when he came on, but he lived in a place where there wasn't a lot of opportunity around him. So that's the other thing. You may have a little bit of experience and know-how, but you don't have the opportunities around you. So you might need to move. That's what Kevin did. Went from Tennessee all the way over here to Texas. So that's what I would say. Try to be an intern somewhere. Try to create an internship where it doesn't exist, because if you take the idea to the rancher, rodeo cowboy, say, hey, let me work for you in exchange for knowledge. Most people, if you're a hard worker and normal, they're going to take you up on that offer. That's what I do. So if you'd like to be an intern here, text the word intern to 940-353-0890, and we can put you on the list. When we need an intern, we will send out instructions on how to apply. You will get those instructions when we need one. So you got to be ready. Not sure when we'll need one. Some of them are short-term internships. Some of them are long-term. So be ready for either one. I hope you're ready whenever we need one, when the stars align, and then we can bring you on like we did Kevin, and then introduce him to the love of his life, Abril. You've gotten it. You got it all. You got it all down here.
That's my life goal.
You
to
came
have it
down
all.
here. You're a company man.
Yep.
You now live in Texas. You
Yep.
work for the greatest board of all time.
Yep.
And you're dating the hottest employee.
I wouldn't say dating, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of talking to.
We work together.
we work together.
Okay, you work together.
Coworkers.
She brought you a burrito.
Kind of
Yeah,
serious.
but it was like a
Subpar burrito. Tore you up.
yeah.
Well, we've been over that round and round. Thank you for watching, listening this episode of Rodeo Time, the podcast. We are on to the next one. If you have any more relationship problems, send them to a professional, because obviously the three of us know nothing about what we're talking about. But check out dalebrisby.com, where you can get all the goods. Get the deals you can feels. Text special offer to 940-353-0890 if you want to hear more. But if you're listening to this fresh as it's released, then that means it's during our buy one, get one Black Friday sale. So starts Monday at noon and goes till Cyber Monday at midnight that night. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you. We're on to the next one.
Rodeo time. Gotta get her on down the road.